acting legend, icon, Diahann Carroll actually passed away. She was 84 years old. Representatives said that she died of complications from breast cancer. Carroll is perhaps best remembered by younger audiences, except for Brett Ehrlich. I'm calling him out because he did not know who the great Dominique Devereaux of Dynasty was, okay? It's a mid-80s, amazing television show. Her first major television assignment also was groundbreaking though, starring as middle-class single mother Julia in a 1968 sitcom that was praised for featuring an African American in the title role. I have a long list of everything else Diahann Carroll has been in, but we lost a legend today.
Yeah, so I only knew her from Dynasty too.
Because you're smart.
Yeah, well, I'm just in the right age bracket. But I like that you called it younger people. I was like, oh really?
Oh yeah.
Knowing someone from Dynasty is younger?
I guess so.
But I knew, even watching Dynasty, when she joined, there was all this news like, oh my God, Diahann Carroll's joined the cast. And I'm like, she must be a big deal. I don't know why she's a big deal.
Right.
And today when I read her obituary, I had known a little bit before, after I grew up, right? But now I know more fully because that show, Julia, was so important. And even at the time, there were some critics who said, well, look, she played a title black role, but she didn't play, the way they wrote it and made the show, she was mainly white.
They were trying really hard to like appease white audiences.
Appease white audiences,
but you can't take away from the fact that she was there.
Yeah,
right, and that's what you're saying. Yeah.
Exactly, but guys, it was a way of getting white middle class people in America to understand and empathize with African Americans. So it was monumentally important. And so she was nominated for an Emmy, she was nominated for an Oscar, she won a Golden Globe, etc. And she had an amazing career, starred with Sidney Poitier and Michael Caine and some legends, etc. But I think that show is defining because it helped get Americans to begin to sympathize and empathize with one another.
Yeah, and just like getting Americans to just see black people, so they're just like less terrified when they see them in general,
Yeah, and there was a lot of breakthroughs around that time, and of course, Star Trek was another breakthrough. First interracial kiss, and Lieutenant Uhura was an officer on the Star Trek Enterprise. Gene
You're
Roddenberry.
Looking at me like I'm John.
No. I'm just, I keep looking at both
Don't
you guys.
commute.
You don't know any of this, right? But those and Norman Lear with the Jeffersons and so many of those other shows showing black people and white people together, showing successful black folks on television, right? Made a giant cultural difference. So for all those folks, including Diahann, who passed away now, we owe them a great debt of gratitude. Not just for African Americans and minorities, but for bringing the country together. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.